What's up? So hold that thought. All right, sorry about that. The fan was super loud. Had to go kick that off so you guys could hear me. So this video, we're gonna try to get this guy buttoned up. So with that being said, diving right in. I've already got sockets out. I've got some parts as you see here. Boom, boom, boom. New carb is on it. Still not running. If you guys are keeping up with the build, you understand that the last video said that was a big goal for this video. So at that point, let's just see what we can get. We got upper and lower control arms on. And those of you who may not remember what the last video I said, we're gonna run these old busted up looking plastics only because we're trying to get ready for a ride, which from right now is about 2 weeks out. So got a lot of work to do, a lot of work to do. So anyway, just jumping in. I'm gonna start right here. We got exhaust gaskets. That's what this little box is. Gonna go ahead and put that there. And then there's another piece that goes in between the header pipe and the actual exhaust itself right there. So let me do some little tinkering, this, that, and the other. I guess we'll just jump in some time lapse now. All right, for the record, trying to put a warped exhaust on. I hope you guys can hear me because I've got to shut the fan off again. It's just so hot. But for the record, trying to put a warped exhaust on. That's an OEM exhaust from, I don't know, 21 years ago. Real pain in the ass. Real pain in the ass. So anyway, I guess we'll just keep chucking along.
This is for the
Little update. Aaron's digging through wires because we're having an electrical issue. We didn't have this before. We had an issue with it running correctly, but it would be running. Excuse me, Hot Pockets coming in clutch. Shout out. Not a sponsor yet. But anyway, speaking of that, I'm gonna wash down right quick. Oh man, just, you know, casual product placement out here. Anyway, he's going through the wires. We think we're having a grounding issue. If we jump off the solenoid directly, which you see our jumper cables and battery here. If we jump that directly, the motor will turn over. But if we try to push the button regular, we're having issues. So probably a ground issue, definitely an electrical / wire issue. But that's what's going on right now. So I'm gonna snap into us figuring it out. All right. What are y'all looking at?
that'll be good. New ignition switch.
Oh, why? You want to give the people the rundown what's going on over here?
After hours of, why is it always in my face? After hours of messing with the wiring harness, trying to figure out what's going on, I was doing a little something.
Can you go shut the fan off? That's like the 100th time I've done that while filming.
I was
doing you to go over here and show them hands on. Show them hands on and start describing. You gotta show the people.
So,
gotta give the people what they want. All right.
So we sat here.
I need a full reenactment, all 3 hours of it.
Yeah, 3 hours. Now, I was messing with the rectifier here.
The what?
Rectifier, that's what it's called.
Can you say that slow?
Voltage regulator?
No, see, it's
rectifier.
That's so close to being dirty. I'm sorry.
OnlyFans is banning that now. I was messing with this. Dakota was messing with the ignition switch, and he jiggled it just right.
Ignition switch being over here, like
yeah,
the actual ignition.
Here.
Yeah. So
he was messing with this. I was messing with this, and then finally the neutral light came on, which means we had power.
how long do you think we were messing with that until we figured out that was the ignition? Which you did call from the get-go. We just couldn't get it to cooperate.
couldn't get it to work at all.
For the record, I can't tell you how many times I was sitting there just spitballing. I'm like, I think it's this, I think it's that. And as always, I'm wrong. So,
yeah. That's what I'm around for.
Being right.
I'm just here to be right.
There's a reason he's a lead.
So, yeah. Anyways, the light came on after, I don't know, hours of messing with it, which I don't care that it was the ignition switch. I'm happy that we got power.
That's a cheap fix too.
Yeah, cheap fix. $10 on Amazon is what me and Dakota were looking at. So now we can actually continue to move forward and hopefully try to do a little test fire, see if this thing's going up.
That would be the absolute best thing if we can at least get the fire for this video, because again, I know I said it earlier, but for this video, if we can get it to at least fire off, that would be a pretty spectacular deal, pretty big goal for this video. So now it's this just running electrical stuff and trying to get stuff mounted, bars, stuff like that. I say bars, foot pegs, odds, ends. So a little more time lapse if you guys are down with that. If not, just go ahead and click the freaking, little 10 or 15, get through that.
Tap on the right of the screen.
And then we'll see you when we're done with that. So see you then.
Gonna be sweet.
All right, ignition's ordered. So what do you got going here, man? Looks like there's actual plastics going on this.
Yeah, it's getting there.
What are you dealing with here?
Route this mess of a wiring harness into something that resembles factory.
I think this is the most focused. I think the camera might have actually even seen you for a while, even beyond the brute that crashed onto the ground.
That right there is just the epitome of that entire project.
All right, so just want to give you guys a quick update on what's going on. We got to reroute all of the harness through the plastics here. As you see, Aaron is patiently and progressively doing. We've got the hubs on, the axles are in, the upper and lower control arms on. None of this is tightened down yet. We just, I think, might have found some bolts actually for a new pull starter that goes right there. So slowly but surely coming along. I will update you guys with what's going on and where we call it here in a little bit. Hopefully there's a fire. Don't know though, it's getting kind of late. So, but a lot of progress. We'll see what happens. See you guys in a bit. Boy. All right, here's our progress for the evening. Still no front clip, but for the most part, wires are all ran down the frame. This is on. I could have got, in retrospect, I guess the rear rack on, but I didn't think about it till I just started showing you guys what's going on. So, we got the Gerb here. What are you doing? Oh, other than that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put these jumper cables on and let's see if we can at least get it to pop off with a little starting fluid, because that's all we have.
We're not touching. Just blur her out so she doesn't get any kind of payment or future royalties of any kind.
Yeah, let me just take the 3 cents. Thanks.
3 cents
Yeah,
you
that's
won't
our
have.
3 cents.
3 cents you won't have.
3 cents more for us. Yeah, if we had the hardware where you can just direct connect to this battery.
I think I'm just gonna go get a battery for this machine. You know, that would probably make sense
That
instead
would make the
of
most
borrowing
sense.
Allen's out of the broken brute in the background.
Why would you go to such lengths?
Okay.
Your
All right.
glue is still
Yeah, it's oozing. I'm gonna set that up.
foaming.
Right now we're trying to start it. We're not worried about glue.
Okay.
Bingo.
Yeah, lights. Okay.
Lights, camera.
Action.
There's not much in here, so.
Yeah, just give it a little.
Oh, that's promising. Here, hit that button.
Well,
We got something. That's enough.
Something, kind of.
you try.
Good try.
Not full running video, but we at least got it popping for you this time. We tried. We still got to get the gas tank on from down there. And it's just not gonna give in. But yeah, we got to get the gas can put on there, and then hook all the fuel lines up and the petcock, and run all that stuff to the carb.
Good try.
So hopefully maybe the next video or so, maybe one of these upcoming videos for this machine, hopefully it's running. So we'll see about that. We'll see when that happens. But more BigBear build stuff coming on. Obviously, I think I told you earlier, we're just putting these green plastics on just to make this ride. A lot of stuff is just straight up just kind of half-assed because of finances and time crunches. So it's not in its final stage. Those of you like, wow, you guys really cut corners. I mean, this is stuff that is easily enough to go back and kind of pull off the plastics. There's nothing to it, a few bolts, stuff like that. Real simple stuff. So we'll get it all spit and span and all that good jazz in later videos, or maybe not. May just do it in background stuff and then just kind of post on socials what's going on. Which leads me to what I was about to tell you. If you're not on our socials, hit us up. Instagram, TikToks, Snapchats, TikToks, Instagrams, Facebooks, all that stuff. We got things out there. And for sure, YouTube, obviously, please, notifications, sub up, check out some of our other videos, like this video if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed BigBear stuff. All 8 of you who continue to watch the BigBear stuff, I'm glad that you guys are into dumb shit like I am. Anyway, shout out to the Gerb, not this one, but definitely the Gerb. And as always, anyway, guys, it's freaking hot. I'm tired. I know he's tired. And we're just gonna see you on the next one. So long, game.